Today I'll be ranking every single ninjutsu pack that has dropped because as you guys know, they have finally finished the 6 jutsu packs for the Elder Kage pack. Before we get started, man, I want to give a huge shout out to Blizzo AG because he is the reason why I'm doing this video. As you guys can see, this video got recommended to me. I decided why don't I make my own version of this, man. So I appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna definitely shout you out, bro. Make sure you guys do check out his channel and his videos, man. Now with that being out the way, make sure you guys do like this video and comment down below your rankings of these ninjutsu packs for the Elder Kage pack. Now without wasting any more time, let's try to get 500 likes, and now let's get into it.
Hey, foot on the gas, can't take no breaks. My anxiety made me shake, getting tired of all the hate. I'm tired of feeling broken, I'm tired of all the fake. I sit back and I stay woke, only certain ones can relate. I'ma give it what it takes, bring my brother out the cage.
So I will be putting the one finger thrust of hell jutsu in the very last spot. Basically with this jutsu, man, you're going to be using your finger to just thrust at the enemy and just rush them. You could charge and you will gain super armor. Now the thing is, bro, I'm not gonna lie, this jutsu is kind of mid because attack just has way better options, and this is just really meant for one-shot builds, to be honest. Like, you would probably never run this in like a real game unless you're just testing builds out. You're really trying to win. You would not use this jutsu. Sometimes it do be missing, man, so I don't know, bro. To be honest, I think this jutsu is very mediocre, and I think it's the last one in my ranking. If you guys do like this jutsu, let me know, because to be honest, I just think it's mediocre. There are just way better options for attack. So yeah, I'm gonna put the jutsu dead last. It's not bad though, you know, you get the super armor, you charge at them, but there's just better options for attack. I forgot to mention one important thing to this jutsu, man. The charge up is kind of ridiculous. It's like good, but it could be bad because the charge up will leave you wide open for attacks. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a team battle and you're fighting an overpowered team and you're just standing there, you're probably gonna need about 2 majestics, 5 kurama impacts. You're probably gonna need like everything in the game. So it's good, but like I said, that charge up is kind of, I don't know, man. It could be risky. You gotta be smart with that one. I had to mention that because I feel like that's very important. That's a big flaw about this jutsu, man. The next jutsu that I will be putting on my list is going to be the Magnet style Go Does Great Burial. Now, basically with this ninjutsu, you're gonna be putting up a wall and then you're just gonna go to the enemy. Now I'm gonna give it extra points because it's unique, but that's all it does, man. You just put a giant wall and it just, you know, you press the second activation, it will try to chase your enemy on the floor. You know, it can't fly up or nothing like that. So yeah, that's really all it does, man. I feel like it's good for like combos, you know, it could get people out the way. It's good for like different game modes. That's why I put it over the last jutsu, the landing style, one finger thrust of hell. But like still, it's just, this jutsu can't be on the top because that's all it does. It has no additional effects. It doesn't slow enemies down. You just put that wall up and it chases enemies down. But that's not to say it's bad, you know. It's just going to go to the 5th spot ranking in this list. So for my 4th jutsu, I'm going to be putting the Flying Rising Slice jutsu. Basically with this one, man, you're going to be throwing a kunai and you're just going to be lunging at the enemy with that kunai. Wherever the kunai goes is where you're going to be slashing. So like this right here, boom, you throw a kunai and you'll be followed up with a little sword attack. Now you will deal additional damage if the enemy is not locked onto you. So this could be good for a sneak attack. And I hear a lot of people saying this jutsu is trash, but you guys are not really realizing that this jutsu is not just meant for attacking. It's really good for getting distance. You know, if you're trying to run away low key as a range, get that distance, you know. That's what a range is supposed to do. Get distance, range player, you know. That is really good for that. That is really good for that, you know, because you're getting away from the fight. You're, you know, getting your distance, and again, it does good damage, man. If they're not looking at you, they're not aiming at you, it does like a good 30% damage or 40 sometimes, depending on what class they are. So this jutsu is really good, man, and I personally like it a lot. I think it's one of my favorite ones out of the jutsu pack, one of the more unique ones. I did want this jutsu for a long time. If you know, you know. If you're in my Discord, y'all just know the origin of me and Flying Rising Slice, man. You know, it was a good day when I got it, but I definitely would put this in the 4th ranking for this video, man. So yeah. For the 3rd ranking, man, we have the Particle Style Atomic Dismantling Jutsu Pillar. Now, I will say when this jutsu did come out, I thought it was a little mid, but I didn't realize that it could break a lot of meta stuff like Sand Shooter, I'm pretty sure, and Water Pillar, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it works on super armor, but it does do a good amount of damage, and it's a really fun jutsu to use, man. It is a good counter to some of those jutsus that are meta in this game, so I will give it a higher rating to this jutsu than the other ones because of that. Like I said, the other jutsus are very generic. They just either do damage, they're kind of mid, or yeah, they just do damage. Like that's really all it is. But this one, you know, it does a decent amount of damage. I say like 20 to 10%, and it does get rid of those meta barriers that people do run in these game modes that are very annoying. And you could create some cool one-shot builds, you know what I'm saying, like these videos that I am showing you guys. By the way, if you guys do want to look at separate showcases on all these jutsus, I do have a playlist on my channel. You can find this playlist right here, man. I also do have the season pass ultimate, so yeah, you guys can check these out right here. But yeah, bro, I do like this particle style jutsu a lot, man. I would definitely rate it at a 3rd spot ranking out of all the other Kage jutsu. So yeah, man, I'll definitely give it that 3rd spot. The 2nd spot rating, I'm gonna give it to the Steam Imp Ultimate here. Now, the Steam Imp is very good in my honest opinion, man. Of course, a lot of people say that the debuffs make it bad, but honestly, man, the destructive power of this ultimate is very good. You could use it for any game mode, to be honest. Now the clones may be kind of hard to track in like 4v4s. I think it's more meant for like pits, but you know what I'm saying, you could use this for 4v4s. You basically spawn out 5 clones and they just chase whoever is closest to you, and they just explode on impact. The radius to this explosion is very good, and like I said, for every game mode I think it could work. You could definitely use this for like a base battle, even flag battle when they're trying to run with the flag, and combat battle if there's a lot of people fighting and they don't notice the clones. They're just gonna get hit with a fat giant clone, man. But the thing is, you do get debuffed after you use this ultimate, so it could be bad. So you know what I'm saying, you should put on some Kamui type jutsus or just hiding in ash to run away, or you could just run away yourself. But you know what I'm saying, it's a good jutsu, man. I do like it a lot. I definitely do think it deserves a 2nd spot rating. It's very unique as well, man. I like these jutsu packs a lot. They're really unique, man. I'm glad they started doing this, and I hope we do get another season of jutsu packs. But yeah, man, I'm gonna put this one at the second spot right here. Now for the final ultimate, man, for the final ninjutsu, I'm gonna be putting the newest one, the wood style wood golem jutsu. This ultimate is actually insane, bro. You have 2 activations. Basically, you really don't, but you have 2. The first one, when you do activate it, man, you will do a little attack with the wood golem, and it does a good amount of damage. And then you will gain a phase where you could spam wood dragons and wood fists. Basically the the square and the triangle. The square will do the little fist that move faster, and the triangle does the wood dragon. I recommend doing the squares. But the thing that really makes this ultimate OP is you could still use your jutsus while this is active. So you could spam these things and then have your ninjutsu still. As you guys can see, I have like a little holder to hold them in place while I do it, and then I have like a halo dance. You know, I got the octopus hug. So like, yeah, this thing is super good because again, you could just spam ninjutsus while you're doing that. It would be less broken if you couldn't use your ninjutsus, but somehow they let attack do this, and it's very toxic, man. You know what I'm saying, this is not the best ultimate in the game, but out of all these 6, I do believe this is the best jutsu that they dropped. You know, it's really cool as well that you can enter this mode. It's kind of broken, but yeah, man, I really hope like they don't nerf this, because it's really fun to use, man. You get ninjutsus and you could just spam. It's just very toxic. It's very toxic. But yeah, man, that's where I would rate all these jutsus, bro. This is my official ranking of every ninjutsu pack in the game. Of course, as you guys know, every DLC update they do drop buffs and nerfs, so some of these places might change in the future, but I feel like for now, man, this is the most accurate ranking of these ninjutsus. Let me know your ranking down below again in the comments. I would love to hear you guys' opinions, and again, I appreciate you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys so much, man. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys do have a blessed night or day. Make sure you guys do check out one of the videos at the end of this one, and I will see you guys in the next one, bro. Peace.
Might just cop a coupe with no roof, I deserve it. I just looked inside the bag and told the plug it perfect. Diamonds perfect, got that working. Diamonds perfect.